Ever felt like there's a hidden blueprint to reality, a secret code that, if cracked, could unlock the very mysteries of the universe? What if I told you this blueprint might actually exist, and it's not some modern-day computer code, but an ancient text shrouded in legend? A text so powerful it's said to contain the secrets of creation itself. Welcome, agents, to the Bizarre Bureau. Today, we're decrypting one of history's most enigmatic artifacts, the Emerald Tablet. Legend whispers that this tablet, a single piece of brilliant green crystal, was discovered in a hidden tomb, clutched in the hands of Hermes Trismegistus, a mythical figure who was part god, part man. Others say it was found by Alexander the Great. Its true origin is lost to the mists of time, but its influence is undeniable. For centuries, this short, cryptic text has captivated the minds of alchemists, philosophers, and scientists, including the great Isaac Newton himself. They all believed it held the key to transmutation, not just turning lead into gold, but transforming the very soul. So what does this legendary tablet actually say? It's surprisingly short, just a handful of cryptic lines. The most famous of which is, "That which is below corresponds to that which is above, and that which is above corresponds to that which is below, to accomplish the miracle of the one thing." Now, that sounds like a cosmic riddle, right? But let's break it down. Think of it like this. The vast, grand universe, the macrocosm, that which is above, operates on the same principles as our own small individual lives, the microcosm, that which is below. It's the ultimate statement of interconnectedness. The patterns we see in swirling galaxies are mirrored in the spiral of a seashell, the branching of a tree, or even the structure of our own DNA. It's the idea that by understanding ourselves, we can begin to understand the entire cosmos. The tablet goes on to describe a process, a kind of cosmic recipe. It speaks of separating the earth from the fire, the subtle from the gross, with great ingenuity. This isn't a literal chemistry experiment. Alchemists saw this as a metaphor for spiritual refinement. It's about separating our higher spiritual nature, the subtle, from our base, material instincts, the gross. It's about purification. Think of it as a mental and spiritual process of burning away your ego, your fears, and your limitations to earth to reveal the pure, radiant essence within, the fire of your true self. The great ingenuity isn't about lab equipment. It's about introspection, meditation, and self-awareness. Then comes the most intriguing part, the creation of the one thing. The tablet says all things were created from this one thing through a single process of meditation or adaptation. What is this one thing? Some call it the prima materia, or first matter, the raw, formless potential from which everything in existence is born. It's the ultimate creative force, the source code of reality. The text describes how this power ascends from the earth to the heaven and descends again to the earth and receives the force of things superior and inferior. This sounds like a cycle of energy. It gathers power from both the spiritual realm heaven and the physical world earth. By mastering this cycle, the tablet claims, "You will have the glory of the whole world, and all obscurity will fly from you." In other words, you will achieve enlightenment, true wisdom, and power over your own reality. This isn't just about personal transformation. The tablet suggests this power can be applied to the world. It says, "Its force is above all force, for it vanquishes every subtle thing and penetrates every solid thing." This is the key to alchemy. This perfected energy, this one thing, could theoretically rearrange the structure of matter. It could penetrate a solid, dense metal like lead and vanquish its properties, transforming it into a subtle, refined metal like gold. But again, the real gold was always seen as wisdom. The physical transformation was just proof that the alchemists had mastered the spiritual one. They had aligned themselves so perfectly with the universal creative force that they could channel it to influence the physical world. Isaac Newton, a man we remember for his laws of motion and gravity, was secretly obsessed with the Emerald Tablet. He made his own translation and believed it contained a coded formula for creating the Corway aiding the A, Philosopher's Stone, the legendary substance that could grant eternal life and turn base metals into gold. He saw alchemy and science not as opposites, but as two sides of the same coin, both seeking to understand the fundamental laws of nature laid out in this ancient text. For Newton, the tablet wasn't just mystical poetry. It was a physics manual for a higher dimension. So, is the Emerald Tablet a literal blueprint for reality? Or is it a profound psychological and spiritual guide, a metaphor for achieving our highest potential? Perhaps the answer is both. The lines between physics and metaphysics are getting blurrier every day. Quantum physics tells us that the observer affects the observed, that consciousness might play a fundamental role in shaping reality. This sounds a lot like, as above, so below, doesn't it? The idea that our inner world, our thoughts, our focus, our spirit is intrinsically linked to the outer world. The true power of the Emerald Tablet might not be in a magical formula, but in the perspective it offers. It encourages us to see the universe not as a collection of separate, dead objects, but as a single, living, interconnected being. It tells us that we are not just passive observers of reality. We are active participants in its creation. Every thought we have, every action we take, sends ripples throughout the cosmos. By refining ourselves, by separating the subtle from the gross in our own lives, we contribute to the refinement of the whole world. That is the true great work of the alchemist. What do you think? Is the Emerald Tablet a genuine artifact holding the secrets of the universe, or a brilliant piece of philosophical poetry that has inspired generations to look deeper within themselves? Are we on the verge of a scientific understanding that will finally validate its ancient wisdom? The mystery remains, but its message is timeless. The key to understanding the universe lies within you. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into one of history's greatest enigmas. If you enjoyed decrypting this ancient mystery with us, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Bizarre Bureau for more investigations into the strange and unexplained. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss a case. Until next time, stay curious.